Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
Hello and welcome to the 60th anniversary celebrations of EEPC India. My name is Khuri and I am at the Vigyan Bhavan in Delhi, which is the venue for this Diamond Jubilee celebration.
EEPC India is a service organization and we are here to serve our constituents who are our members. That is engineering exporters who are our members. We are here to serve them, and only by serving them, EEPC India can grow and do a better job.
When I joined the council, the exports were only $10 million, and the items exported were very simple items like hurricane lanterns, buckets, umbrellas, etc.
Today, of course, our exports have increased tremendously because of the efforts of the industry, and I do appreciate that the government is keen on developing exports not only for the country's benefit, but even to have a place in the world.
Today, the membership has also grown up to 13,000, plus the exports from 10 million has gone to 70 billion.
SME sector plays a very vital role in the engineering. It accounts for 40% of our exports.
Earlier, we were talking of export-led growth. Today, we have to talk of growth-led exports.
In every country, especially in China, they take action before the things happen anywhere.
We have been always following the other countries. We are never a leader. So we really got to come out with a policy which is an initiative as a leader. When I say as a leader, I should not do, if China devalues the currency, India devalues the currency. We should not be a follower.
Those who form the policy, they are neither traders, neither they are exporters, nor they are industrialists. It's a bureaucrat forms the policy again.
If there's a policy announcement that is made, implementation is the problem in my opinion.
We must rely on the exporter and not merely treat him as a criminal. For everything he has to give a proof.
So we need to trust our people, and if they do something which is wrong, they should be penalized heavily.
In the last 2 years, the economy has been in a state of flux. A lot of the markets have been weak.
Economic turmoil, this is a cyclic thing. It'll come every 5-10 years, you'll face this kind of a situation.
However, a lot needs to be done by the government, and I am sure due attention will be given by the government on issues of infrastructure, on availability of power, labor reforms, and also on the interest rates, which I think are hitting the industry.
If we have economies of scale of production and we can be more competitive, then exports should not be a problem.
There should be a rapid action force which should consist of businessmen, bureaucrats, and economists. And unless this is formed, I have my doubts whether results will come.
My strong recommendation to Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, is that EEPC should be given sufficient funds to open offices, to organize programs so that they can support the small scale sector. They can take small scale sector to various countries, identify products for them, prepare market survey reports, and that is the sector which will help.
With the help of our Prime Minister, I think we are all looking on a path which is definitely be more successful and more effective for exports.
The government is there to support us. The government is there to recognize along with the EEPC India, and they want to come and help a lending hand.
Don't be fooled into thinking it's just another ordinary Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Can you believe who is going to grace this occasion? Yes, the one, the only Honorable President of India, Mr. Pranab Mukherjee himself.
EEPC India has been successfully shouldering the responsibility of nurturing Indian engineering exports for the last 60 years. Engineering Export Promotion Council has till now worked closely with the various ministries and departments on the one hand, and with the national and international trade and investment promotion organizations on the other hand, to draw comprehensive and inclusive strategies for promoting India's engineering exports. The thrust now will have to be on product quality, market and product diversification. The manufacturing sector contributes around 18% of India's GDP currently. This sector, it is estimated, has the potential of creating 90 million domestic jobs by 2025 and contributing 25% to our GDP. Infrastructure development for India, thus by both an imperative and a key concern. Make in India initiative of the government aims to transform India into a global manufacturing hub. Objective of this policy is to attract investments from across the globe and get multinationals to produce their products in India by using India's talented and low-cost human resources. I congratulate Engineering Export Promotion Council for taking many initiatives to promote new and emerging sectors such as defense, medical devices, renewable energy, and is stressing on skill development to ensure that the engineering sector is geared up for the future. The prospects for the Indian engineering sector appear bright. In the aftermath of the global recession, our economy has started showing signs of revival. The engineering sector accounts for 25% of India's total factories in the organized sector and contribute around 35% of the total output in the country, being the highest foreign exchange earner. EEPC's achievements have been many, but there is a long path which shall remain to be traversed. I am sure EEPC will rise to the occasion and continue to partner the nation in its march towards economic and social development. I wish you very best in the coming years and wish you a very successful journey from 60 years to 100 years. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.
Honorable President, ladies and gentlemen, every decade has brought with it challenges of its own. Today, we are witnessing a period that the world has last seen during the interwar years. Ladies and gentlemen, EEPC India pledges to uphold its tradition of excellence with regard to promoting engineering exports, and we hope to touch US $200 billion by 2030 when we will be 75 years old.
60% of exporters of EEPC India, I am told, belong to the MSME sector, and I acknowledge EEPC's contribution for the development of MSMEs. That's very critical, and this government, the NDA government, values the role of MSMEs more because they create more job opportunities for the aspiring youth of India.
Some of the programs which our government has launched under the leadership of our dynamic Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, from Make in India, to Digital India, to Skill India, and to Startup India, is basically erecting an ecosystem whereby the true worth of India can be achieved. That is a larger framework which we are working on in coordination, in synergy, with a common dedication.
With inflation under control, forex reserves on the rise, and fiscal deficit well within target, the Indian lion is preparing itself for a grand leap. It is here that industry leadership, along with appropriate economic policies, will be required, and EEPC India will attempt to forge such path in the days ahead.
we heard the Honorable President speak on this occasion of the 60th anniversary of EEPC India. But wait a minute, there's lots more for this evening in store for you, so stick around.